that feels like a warm embrace? Have you ever read a sentence that feels like a warm embrace? I want to love you simply. Just 11 words. Yet these 11 words have traveled a long journey. They appear on wedding invitation, decorate Instagram caption, and are even sung on grand stage. Many people remember the line, but not everyone knows the soul behind it. The person behind those words was a man with an iconic cap and a gentle smile. He was Sapardi Djoko Damono. Today, we won't just talk about his biography. We will uncover the magic left in Indonesian literature. Why do his works remain timeless even as time keeps moving forward?
Born in Surakarta on March 20, 1914, Sapardi grew up in an environment rich with Javanese culture. But here's an interesting fact. Young Sapardi actually dreamed of becoming a painter rather than a poet. But the world had other plans because he couldn't afford paints and canvases. He turned to the cheapest yet sharpest medium, words. Using an old typewriter, he began having his imagination. He devoured Western literary works while still staying grounded in his Indonesian roots. This is where the footstep of the poet began. He did write about distant fantasies. He wrote about what he saw: flower in the yard, paper boats in the drain, and of course, rain.
Ini buku saya yang sesudah itu, ini Saudara Kembar Hujan Bulan Juni. Judulnya Melipat Jarak. Kalau Anda tidak beli ya kebangetan ya. Oke, saya baca satu sajak lagi. Saya biasanya kalau marah tidak bisa nulis sajak. Tapi kadang-kadang kalau sudah marahnya keterlaluan ya terpaksa nulis meskipun lama, prosesnya lama sekali. Karena bagi saya orang marah itu tidak boleh atau tidak bisa nulis saja. Orang marah itu demo saja deh gitu. Nggak usah nulis saja gitu. Nah ini saya tulis saja ini saya tulis 3 tahun lamanya. Karena saya nulis marah lagi jadi tenang gitu. Judulnya Dongeng Marsina.
Before Sapardi's era, Indonesia poetry was often considered heavy, filled with complex metaphors that were difficult for ordinary readers to understand. Then, Sapardi came and broke the barrier. He brought a revolution of simplicity. Look closely. He used everyday words: white, ice, clouds, rain, but in Sapardi's hands, these ordinary words turned into the philosophy of life.
Seekor burung mungil mengangguk dan menyanyi kecil buatmu. Aku pun sudah selesai, tinggal mengenakan sepatu dan kemudian pergi untuk mewujudkan setiaku padamu dalam kerja yang sederhana.
He taught us that to be poetic, we don't need to be complicated. Poetry is about honesty of feeling. That is why, even as the world moves into the digital era, young people still feel represented by his writing. Sapardi proved that simplicity is the highest form of complexity.
Beyond his work as a flute, Sapardi was also a great intellectual. He was a professor at the University of Indonesia, with an image as deep academic figure. Sapardi was artistic, open-minded, and welcoming to change. He never got angry when his poems were turned into songs by musicians like Ayurveda, or when his work were adapted into film. In fact, he enjoyed it. He believed poetry should live and move beyond the page of book. This is what made him loved across generations. He becomes a bridge between the formal, academic world and the broad world of popular culture, a living example that knowledge and art can work together in harmony.
Pada suatu hari nanti, impiannya pun tak dihargai lagi. Namun, di sela-sela huruf sajadimu, kau tak akan henti-hentinya mencari. Pada suatu hari nanti.
On July 20, 2020, Indonesia mourned the youth of Brian passed away. But there's something unique about the death of a writer. The body may be gone, but the voice continues to echo through every page we read. He once wrote, "What is mortal is time. We were eternal."
Perihal waktu. Ketika Rabu menyeberang ke Sabtu, jam berdetak seperti biasanya. Dan Sabtu harus segera bersiap untuk menjelma Rabu.
It feels almost like his final message. Time might arise many things, but not sincere love and honest work. Sapardi never truly left. He exists in every drop of rain in June that we watch from behind a window. He exists in every moment of dawn when someone wants to confess love simply. Seven minutes are certainly not enough to summarize the life of the maestro. But from Sapardi, we learn one important thing. Beauty does not need to shout to be here. Our task now is not only to remember him, but to keep his spirit alive by continuing to create honestly. So, after this video ends, try picking up a book of poetry, read it slowly, and find the Sapardi within yourself. Thank you for watching. Let's continue to nurture Indonesian literature.
Aku pun pergi bekerja, menaklukkan kejemuan, merubuhkan kesansian, dan menyusun batu demi batu ketabahan benteng kemerdekaanmu pada setiap hari terbit. Oh anak zaman yang megah, biarkan aku memandang ke timur untuk mengenangmu. Wajah-wajah yang penuh anak-anak sekolah bersinar dan perempuan menyalakan api. Di telapak tangan para lelaki yang tabah telah hancur kristal-kristal dusta, khianat dan pura-pura. Selamat pagi Indonesia. Seekor burung kecil memberikan salam kepada si anak kecil. terasa benar. Aku tak lain milikmu.
Silakan,